Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we have a little bit of an update for Fantastic Four. Well, it's kind of been a day for bad news, and now we have a little bit from Marvel Studios. We found out a couple of months ago, Spider-Man No Way Home director Jon Watts was actually going to direct the Fantastic Four. But it appears that has now changed. Let's take a couple minutes to break down what's going on over at Marvel Studios. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, our big giveaway. We're going to give away this Oculus Quest 2 at 50,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Well, I have to say, when we found out that the Spider-Man director, the guy that did Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home, Jon Watts, was going to take lead on the Fantastic Four, many of us FF fans were pretty excited about the prospects. He nailed the family and friends aspect of Spider-Man that I always thought would be super key in making the Fantastic Four work on the screen. But now, something has changed over at Marvel Studios. Earlier today, we got a report from Deadline, and now it appears Jon Watts will not take up the Fantastic Four and is taking a little bit of a break from superheroes. Now, let's be fair, he spent the better part of the last 10 years bringing Spider-Man to life and working within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is a high-pressure, stakes game, and the last movie was shot during the pandemic, so I have to imagine it was excruciatingly taxing. Now, there was a joint statement issued by Kevin Feige and Louis Esposito from Marvel Studios, and it sounds like everybody's getting along just fine. It was just something that needed to be done. Marvel Studios said, "Collaborating with Jon on the Spider-Man films has been a true pleasure. We were looking forward to continuing our work with him to bring the Fantastic Four into the MCU, but understand and are supportive of his reasons for stepping away. We are optimistic that we will have the opportunity to work together at some point down the road." So clearly, the team over at Marvel is not closing the door on bringing him back for another film. Whether that's Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, or something else, we'll have to wait and see. Now, Jon Watts issued his own statement and clarified why he's stepping away. He said, "Making 3 Spider-Man films was an incredible and life-changing experience for me. I'm eternally grateful to have been part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe for 7 years. I'm hoping we'll work together again, and I can't wait to see the amazing vision for Fantastic Four brought to life." Now, everybody knows that Sony Pictures really does hope to bring back Watts for Spider-Man 4, but that currently isn't slated for anything right now, and we don't know when that's going to happen. Now, the Fantastic Four doesn't have an official release date. The rumors were 2024, so Marvel Studios has a boatload of time to find another director to fill the role. I really don't have any particular picks, but I have to say, if Sam Raimi is pretty successful with Multiverse of Madness, you may see Marvel Studios look there. As for Jon Watts, Apple Studios recently won an auction for a movie that he intends to write and direct with George Clooney and Brad Pitt already set to star, so that should be a pretty big deal. He's also in line to direct at least one episode of the upcoming Star Wars TV show that is being described as Stranger Things in Space, but we don't have any details on that yet either, so we'll have to wait and see. So I gotta know what you guys think. Are you disappointed that Jon Watts will not be taking the lead for Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four? And if we don't have Watts set to direct, who would you like to see jump into the director's chair? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.